I have a memory of a riot that never happened. I can describe it. The smoke, the crowd pushing against a barrier, a red sign in the front. I remember the exact feeling of watching it. That mix of dread and I knew this was coming. I carried that memory for 8 months. Then someone sent me the source file, AI generated, every single frame. The crowd, the smoke, the sign, all synthetic. The event did not exist. 8 months of vivid memory of something that never happened. I fact-check. I'm skeptical by default. It didn't matter. The same thing has happened to you. You just don't know which memory yet. 3 ways this works. Stay for the third. That's the one nobody talks about. That's the one that got me. Before I explain what happened to me, try something. Think of one news event from the last 6 months. Something that made you feel angry or scared. You have one. I know you do. Hold that memory. We're coming back to it. First, you need to understand something about memory. Something your brain never told you. Memory is not a recording. It's a reconstruction. Every single time you remember something, your brain rebuilds it from scratch, from fragments, from emotion, from everything you've seen and felt since that moment. 1974, Elizabeth Loftus, University of Washington. She runs the most replicated memory experiment in history. She shows 2 groups the same car crash footage, then asks one group, how fast were the cars going when they hit each other? She asks the other group the same question. One word changed, hit, to smashed. The smashed group reported speeds 25% higher. A week later, they remembered broken glass that wasn't there. There was no broken glass. One word, asked once. A detail that didn't exist became a confident memory. That news event you thought of at the start. How many times did you see it covered, discussed, reposted, reframed? Each time, your brain rebuilt it. With new fragments, new emotion, new details that weren't there originally. The memory you have now is not what you saw. It's the memory of the last time you remembered it. 3 ways AI is doing this to you right now. 1. Fabricated events. Photorealistic. Time-stamped. Shared by real accounts on real platforms, alongside real news. You think you'd catch it. UCL, 2024. Researchers showed people AI-generated news images. 48 hours later, 40% were certain they saw it in real coverage. They knew deepfakes existed. They'd heard the warnings. It didn't help. 2. Real event. Fabricated context. The event happened, but AI inserts one detail. The wrong face next to a politician. One false sentence inside a real speech. A real photo. Wrong date. Your brain absorbs the real parts first. They establish credibility. The false detail rides in behind them. MIT researchers found false memory from one contaminated detail persists, even after you're explicitly told it was false. Told directly. The memory stays. 3. No fabricated images at all. The algorithm. Real photos. Real clips. Real headlines. But curated to imply a narrative that isn't true. You never see a single fake image. You see 400 real pieces of content, arranged, sequenced, selected by a system optimizing for your reaction. And your brain synthesizes a memory of a conclusion nobody showed you directly. That process ran on your feed today. You didn't notice. That's the design. Here's the part that surprised me most. I told a friend what happened, about my memory of the riot, about finding out it was AI generated. He said, "That would never happen to me. I'm too skeptical." He was wrong. 6 weeks later, same thing happened to him. Different event, different image. Same 8 months of confident memory. Skepticism is not the defense you think it is. Here's why. Your hippocampus, the region that encodes memory, has no filter for real versus fabricated. It was never designed to have one. For 200,000 years, if your eyes processed an image, that image was real. Photorealistic fabrication didn't exist. Your memory system was built for a world without it. So when you see a convincing AI image, even when you suspect it might be fake, your hippocampus has already started encoding it, not as possible fake, as a visual experience. Stanford, 2023. Emotional response to a deepfake, neurologically identical to a real photograph. Same amygdala activation, same memory pathway. Your conscious brain flags it as suspicious. Your memory system has already filed it. This is not a failure of your critical thinking. This is your 200,000-year-old brain meeting a technology that is 5 years old. You're not losing a fair fight. You're losing a fight the rules of which have never existed before. After everything that happened to me, I wanted one thing. Not awareness, not more skepticism. A tool. One question. 3 seconds. That's it. What is this designed to make me feel? And why right now? Ask it before you share, before you react, before you scroll on. Just name the emotion. Outrage, fear, vindication. Name it out loud if you have to. Elizabeth Loftus, 40 years studying memory. This is what her research points to, not fact-checking. Fact-checkers check too late. The encoding already happened, not skepticism. Skeptics form false memories at nearly the same rate. They just feel smarter while it happens. The answer? Slow the encoding window. Memory consolidation happens in a specific window. The first 10 to 30 seconds of exposure. If you introduce one deliberate thought in that window, you interrupt automatic encoding. The memory still forms, but it's tagged differently. As considered, not witnessed. As processed, not experienced. Considered memories update when you get new information. Witnessed memories calcify. The question is this: what is this designed to make me feel? And why right now? Not, is this real? That question is almost impossible to answer quickly. What emotion is this triggering? You can answer that in 3 seconds. Naming the emotion breaks the automatic encoding. 3 seconds. That's the gap between a memory and an experience. I still have the memory of that riot. I know it's false. I've labeled it. I've processed it. It's still there. That's the uncomfortable reality. You can't delete what's already been encoded. You can only change how you encode what comes next. For 200,000 years, the only things that could enter your memory were things that actually happened. In 2024, something learned how to walk in without knocking. Quietly. Through your feed. Through the news you half watch before sleep. Through content you scroll past without stopping. The question isn't whether it's happened to you. The question is, what does it think you remember? And is it right? Next video. Right now, your brain is making a decision you don't know you're making about your career, your relationship, your money. Made. Before you were conscious of it. The neuroscience of how to catch it. Before it's too late. Real memory or not sure anymore? Tell me below.